So welcome back to the channel. It is going to be a windy one, but there's no rain. It absolutely drenched the ground yesterday, so I've come back to a permission that I didn't realise. I got in touch with the landowner and there's been 41 sheep on it for 2 weeks and they've been hungry. There they are, my heroes. So this area, I've been over with Legend. I had a musket ball around this area. I've had quite a lot of silver up. It was about 10 inches. So I've opted for the old school Etrac, about 13 years old. I've set it in 2-tone ferrous. I'll be doing a 5-second sweep. I've got deep settings on. Everything set up for the deep detecting with the 15-inch detect coil. Open screen. Yeah, 2-tone ferrous. I've got my audio gain. It's called something else on this. I've got that 26 out of 30. So I'm hoping that I'm going to punch really deep and bring up the history that was lost a long time ago. Right, let's get detecting! So I've had a few bits of lead. 2440, 1244, we'll have that one. Clear that one out. Yeah, quite a bit of tin foil, but I've sussed it out with the tin foil. Like, it comes up like 0.3, it sounds really loud for what it is, you know. The ferrous is near enough to say. So I've got a feeling this is a coin. Most probably on its edge. Yep, it's on its edge there. That's why it was giving a better tone one way than the other. And it's a Georgia 6 ship halfpenny, 1945, something like that. I mean, that's good. It's good to see that. Only 2 inches down, 2 to 3 inches down. So yeah, there we go. Penny was just there. Come across, you've got a 1039. If I go over this side, we'll have a 37. So it's definitely a digger. It's a bit of dig. Let's hope it's a shiny one. What is it? Is it lead? It is lead. It's got some shape to it, that. Yeah, just a shaped piece of lead. Nothing to go off really. And there is some kind of, is that hollow? Has it been used as a mould? You've got an iron core. Don't think so. So I don't think it's too modern. Got your scrap bucket. That wind is vicious. Woo! It's only high up, but I can't feel it on myself. And no, I'm not detecting in slow motion. This is the speed I'm going. I'm going so slow. Yeah, because of the bigger coil as well. But the thing about this, it's 1145, 1247. About there. The thing about this is you've got to go slower, but if you've got a bigger coil on, you're covering more ground anyway. So just say on a 9-inch coil, say on a 9-inch coil, probably do about a 2-3 second sweep. I'm doing a 5-second sweep, but I've got a bit of coil on, so I'm still covering some ground. With the weight of the Minelab going so slow though, there's quite a bit of strain on the arm, but it's not too bad. Just have a rest now and again. I am covering some land using the 15-inch. I know I'm going slower, but oh, lovely. Like I say, I know I'm going slow, but I'm covering, let's say I had an 11-inch 12-30.15. I am going slower, I'm overlapping, I am covering that ground. I have covered quite a lot, and we'll just keep on going. To be honest, that pinpoint function did tell me that that target was big. This is a lot tighter. Or is it? But the pinpoint function, it's a lot tighter. Got there, about 7 inches down, bit of modern tat, bit of lead, copper, iron core. Got ourselves a bonny little flat bottom. It's only a plain one, perfect shank on it, no markings, but that's a perfect spot on that. Probably 1800s. If we were onto another coin, it's a decent size one. Is it iron 35? 1236 that way. There must be some iron in there as well. 1236. There it is, it's a decent. Oh, that's not a coin, is it? What is that? Ah. What is that? It's got leather in it. Looks like there could have been some leather in that that's perished. Yeah, a dome thing with an hole in. That wind sounds absolutely biblical. Is it modern? It is modern. Look at that for an imprint. 2p. Another coin. Looks like we've got a coin in here somewhere, because I just saw an imprint. Oh yeah. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought there was another one, but it's just the imprint there. This come up for 1240s, something like that. Solid, really solid ID, and it's about 7 inches down. 1806. This is pinpointed depth, really loud. You can tell it was big. And I'm saying it's a buckle, and I'm saying it's not a horsey buckle as well. Still got the leather in, just because of the, you see the remnants of silver gilding there. So yeah, silver plated. That's the batteries just run out on the detector. Yeah, it's not all, this power pack here isn't holding charge. It's probably 50%, something like that, because it's actually but I have got one that I can put standard batteries in. So I have a set of 8 AA batteries. Oh, I hope I brought it. Yeah, set of 8 AA batteries go in that, rechargeable. Slide it out, pop that in. I'll probably get another one of them, to be honest. You can buy these, I think they're about 60 quid now. But once charged, overcharged. Over the years they do lose their charging capacity. This wind is really just, it comes from nowhere. This is skies are turning blue. Parsley dug, coming in at 1041, 641, all over the shoulder. He's iron in there with it. Let me get some quick items up now. I won't be doing much live digs, just because of the wind really. What's that? Ah, this stuff is special, is it? Iron and the brass bit on it, that is probably what it were. Oh, it's in good nick, that. There it is. Is it a dog? Yes, something to do with a dog, maybe. Dog chain on the collar, stops it spinning. Well, it spins to stop it wrapping up. Got a coin bar, I believe. The size of it, about 8 inches, and it was really loud as well. There's a bit of ironing with this. I do think it's a coin, and it is. You see it showing its face there. Is it the one? It is just the one. It's a beast of a coin, or it could be a token, and I think it's another cartwheel. Yeah, that is what we call a 1 penny cartwheel penny, and I've got about 30 odd of them. Not much off them as usual. Probably will buff up a bit that once I get it back to the ranch, back to headquarters, and see if we can get much off that, but I doubt I will. I'm gonna go through all my Georgians cartwheel pennies. I saw, you'll probably know England's history, Sid Perry, and he put something up the other day. I never thought of doing it. You wouldn't do it on a decent coin. He was saying about the Dremel, getting the Dremel out, and he put 2 different wheels on. One was a bit of abrasive one, just call a crap off, and then buffed it up, and it looks a lot better than it did. It looked like it was really gone. I think this had got much detail in it, to be honest, but we'll give that a go. I'll put some pictures up on YouTube of me cartwheel pennies on the community a bit, you know. I won't do a video, I'll just put the pictures up of them, the best ones. Cartwheel penny. It's actually part of an umbrella, an old umbrella with the wood still in situ. I've had a few, never with the wood in like that. I like that. Well, this was an absolute screamer. Bit of horse brass, horse boss. You can see where the 4 pins, claws, grips into the leather has fallen off over 100 years ago. It is a bit battered, but we've got an old trade weight. After having another clean of that, it could be a top off something because of the, can you see the design in the centre? Definitely design going on there. That could have hooked round the top of a bottle or something like that maybe, or looking at that side it looks like a trade weight, but I've never seen one with decor on the reverse or the upper side. I do like the automatic sensitivity. You said it's a manual or automatic, and I've got it on +3, so that's the sensitivity the detector's telling me I should be at, but I've got it on +3, and it's so stable because it's changing sensitivity to the ground conditions, so possibly if it's wet the sensitivity will roll down, just keep it stable. If it's dry it'll boost it up, and I've got 1130 signal here, which is 11 ferrous and 30 conductive. Apart from it being windy, it's been a nice day, and I've had quite a few bits up, loads of buttons, lead and this, that and the other, but non-ferrous targets I've had quite a lot, and I will show you at the end Still in the hole. Is that lead? Nah, it's white stone. But straight to that area there, you can see how it's changed. Compactness and the colour. I think it's in here. Oh, there it is. It doesn't look anything too fancy. I've actually had one of the old stair rod holders as well. I think there's two parts to that, but it just looks like sort of copper band. Oh, he's broke it. Looks like we've got some brooch here. Right, what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to leave it as it is. I'll take the glass out and try and clean lightly with a cotton wool bud and bring that out, and hopefully we'll get a picture of that. Nothing deep coming up. We've got another halfpenny here. 1875, so Queen Victoria halfpenny, about 4 inches deep. There she is. Quite impressed with this. It come up, it was a bit jumpy, but it settled at 116. It's pinpointed depth and it's lead, which is quite a low conductor for that size, and it's a bag seal. Now this one is Tate sugar, and it's not even a full, it's a low conductor. That I did well picking that up at that depth. It's probably the same conductor as gold, so if we pick gold up at pinpointed depth, that makes me happy. Now yeah, Tate sugar was around about the 1860s, mid 1800s, I think that's when the business started. So that's a bag seal. So I was hoping for some silver, but it didn't happen, and it's probably the first time on this permission that I haven't come away with silver. But it's a very, very busy permission. I've been on about 3 hours. Some coins, some buttons, some random stuff. I will try and get that cleaned up. So plenty. It's a busy permission. It's only 5 acres, and this field's probably 1.5 acres. And I've had loads of stuff off it in the past, and that's plentiful. That is plentiful stuff. I was going slow as well, but I have covered a lot of ground because it's size of coil. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get back on here because the sheep are still on here, and it's quite short as it is. So there's a couple of areas that were really busy, high trash and iron. So I'll just kind of switch straight over them, change the settings a little bit, but the coil size anyway, you don't want to be working in trash with that size coil. So I'll probably stick on the Ultra. I've only got the 11 inch, so it'll be standard coil on the Ultra, and I'll get down here and we'll do this field again. So yeah, thanks for coming along with me. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see, and I'll see you on the next one with the Simplex Ultra.